Hello Marvel Heroes fans, my name is Wilfred Wong and welcome to my channel whereby you see video and guides on this free-to-play game called Marvel Heroes. Now today I would like to do a movement Spider-Man just for some of you who wanted to have an idea of how he plays like from a movement perspective. So I hope you have got a chance to already checked out my video on the melee build as well as the range. So this is more like a spin-off between the couple of them. And I'm going to play through this cosmic patrol while I walk through with you what sort of powers I sort of like use when in a movement build and whether you find it fun to play or not, right? So first thing first, when it comes to movement build, there are two powers: the evasive web, which just you saw that just going backward, as well as the slam. That together they trigger a share cooldown. So it doesn't really buff the two movement power, but rather than say one power buff the other one. So it depends on whether you want to get away from the action or you want to get into the action, all right? So and as the same as the movement build as the range as well as the melee build, you have the leaping assault, which is very much the same thing that you've seen before, where you have to leap into the target using, so instead of tagging as a melee or range, now it's being tagged as a movement. So that is how they do it. Now, so there are a couple of things you need to watch out. So one is the leaping assault that go in, then you can go back out again, and after that you can also then after that you can slam it back in. So it really depends on whether you want to go in or go out, alright? So you can do a assault in, evasive out, and then after that slam back in. Then arachnid assault is the one that invulnerable for a couple of seconds, which is very useful. Don't get hit here. So you may want to slam it in and then evasive, then leap back in again. So it depends on the combo that you want to do. It doesn't really matter. Just that you probably have a bad, so you can leap it in, then evase out, kind of thing. You can go back in again. So using the assault. So there are two powers that go in, one power that come out. So it depends on where you are. Do you need to have the power to be of a certain order? But in terms of buffing wise, one buff the you see this one buff 250%, this one buff like 500%. So slam is always better than it's sort of like so yeah, I mean it's sort of like it buffed the 250% on that or 500% on that. So it depends on where you are. And if you don't really think about too much about are you getting the best out of things, then then you go back out, go back in, arachnid assault, and after that amazing smash. Then using the leaping assault, go back in again, same thing, go back out, go back in, then arachnid assault. And I mean it's a lot of action going on. Then after leaping assault as well, then in between use your web spray as a filler to okay, so leap it out, leap back in, then leap back in again. Then you can sort of like can do an out in kind of thing. So I mean there's a lot of like a fluidity when you play this movement build, a lot of thinking behind, like should I do this, should I do that? So I understand a lot of people would probably find it very interesting. Once you get a hang of it, like you get in, you get out, you got out, so you have like two in power, one out power. So that's how I usually see it. And of course you can count the signature as a in power as well. So you can do you can do a out in or in out in, or in out in out in. Well, I mean you get the idea. So shall I continue doing some of this stuff just to show you? I think one of the mini boss may come in soon. So if this one is a leap back in, then you well can't really, yeah. So you can leap back into arachnid assault as well, like this one here, or you can do amazing smash, just smash everything up. All right. So but I mean do have to be very careful when you play Spider-Man sometimes. This is smash and then arachnid and after that spray and then assault in, leaping assault, then same thing. I'm trying to see, okay, the black cat is spawned, so I'm going to go over black cat. So the only complaint I have in this this build is that I can't have my web swing on my hotbar, which is very unfortunate. Alright, so let's go in, then this one go back in, then leap out, go back in again, need amazing smash, then arachnid assault, then go in, then after that maybe go out, go back in, and then after that arachnid assault. So I mean yeah, you get the idea, right? So you go out, well you don't really need that go out, so that's fine. You can go out as well. just a second out will not be buffed. I hope you get what I mean. I mean, basically, this 2 power is like, you know, opposite the cooldown, right? If you keep spamming the same power, you know, you don't get a cooldown because you don't get buffed at all. So you have to sort of like go in, out, you know, kind of thing. All right. So, but it doesn't restrict you from doing the same thing again, and again. So, okay. So it's like go out, go back in, leap back in. I think back out. All right. And then originate sword and get out, and I got hit unfortunately. So so go back out, go back in again, then originate assault. I probably yeah, there's a lot of risk going on. Get out here, then go in, then get out, then after the originate assault, then you know get out, see what happened. I go back in, leaping assault. And the go out, go in, then the original assault, then after that use a you know, amazing smash, and assault in, that's it, right? I mean, you know, I didn't really hit the last one. So, alright, you got the idea? Shall I do another one? I don't know, man. I'm like, yeah, so you know what, let me just probably you know, go into a terminal or something like that to quiet a moment to just talk to this one again, alright? Alright, this is Cosmic MODOK, and I think it's quite a good place to illustrate how the whole leap in, leap out works. So this is leaping assault, right? So you have seen it before, and the I mean, this is evasive and this is smash it back in again. So it's like you know, work in tandem. Or you can do like archery assault, which is like this one. It just hit everybody around the same place. So you know, there are a few power that's pretty much like a movement kind of thing. Then you know, leap out, leap back in, then assault, then you know, do the original assault, and I mean, you know, that's fine. That's all. One boss is down before you even like, you know, notice about it. Great movement. So you know, just be aware what are the movement power. So this is leap back out, leap back in. Alright, so that's a smash. Smash onto the environment. Alright, so that archery not assault, and let's just move on to the next boss. Probably more interesting there. Alright, so yeah, I mean, I do miss my you know, my swing in the hotbar quite a fair bit. It's still quite a fair bit of like leap back out, go back in, this is smash. Alright, then archery not oh my god, it's arachnid assault. Alright, so alright, so that is one. Leap back out, go in. Alright, so okay, I got it the other way around, so that's fine as well. So just make sure you sort of like be aware of what's happening. And that's it. This is very movement to me. I mean, at least to you, I hope. Alright, so that's spray some web spray, and then get out, go in, then arachnid sword, then assault. Okay, he bubble up, so you know how things are cheating. So alright, go out, go back in, original assault, then yeah, then do a leaping assault as well. If not, then you just finish job there. Alright, so that is very fun, very fun. I mean, in terms of fun factor wise, I mean, you know, the fact that you don't have to do the same rotation all the time is a big plus of using this like using this build, right? I mean, you know, it seems quite effective as well, so I wouldn't really worry too much about it. Okay, so again, go back in, go back out, so you see how it goes. Alright, so this is he bubble up, so just wait. Alright, so this leaping assault, by the way. So okay, back in, now go out, go back in, original assault, then do a signature, and then leaping assault. Alright, he's still surviving, then go back in, go back out, that's it. Alright, so it's a wrap. Done. So I'm going to head to a training room right now, just talk a little bit about his build, you know, kind of thing, right? So just say, I got another chest here, wonderful. Go back out, go back in, right? See, got it? No, actually it was the other way around. Why I say such thing? Alright, so that's all. Alright, let's talk about the powered assignment for the movement build Spider-Man, which is specialization is called the jumping spider. So let's start with the passive. I think spider DNA and the spider sense is the two you should really max out. So that's really no brainer on that. And after that, the Amazing Smash, which is signature, also max it out. Then it's very much like the other two builds that this part is exactly the same. You leaping assault instead of melee, instead of range, now become melee and movement. All right. So then 1 point web swinging, just if you like to swing a little bit here and there. Unfortunately, can't really put it in the top bar, so I put it in F3 instead. All right. So then after that, So if you look at the build itself, the only two power that's movement layer on top of each other is the evasive weapling as well as the slam. So like I said, keep saying that in and out, in and out. So the slam is the one that go in and then buff the one that's going to go out. So if you go back out first, then the slam will get buffed as well. So it depends on whether you want to go in first and then go out. But like I said, there are things like you can leaping assault, go back in again. So you can try quite a few combo that you could figure out because of this 3 power. If you don't count these amazing smashes also going in as well, you can sort of like get a sense that if you need to run away, you do a evasive out, then you leap back in, then you can do a leap back in again, both go in twice, or you want to go to different locations. So it's very fun in a sense. You can always keep moving around. And I think Arachnid Assault, although it's not buffed by the Fighting Spider, which is only 4 hit instead of 8, is still a viable layer, so just have it there as well. The good thing about it is also invulnerable, so you can do Arachnid Assault. If you think that you are in danger, you go back out first and you go back in. But if you don't think that you're in danger, you may do the other way. So it's something that is really flexible. Then the single spender wise, because everything is so invested into melee, because you have to choose your unique gear as well to go along with it. So you can't really mix. I would prefer to be able to mix a range power to it, truly kind of movement kind of thing. But it doesn't work that way. I think the best is still using the Spider Brawl to give you the best DPS. Although because of the tagging itself, it's not as good as a Fighting Spider, Spider Brawl, but it is it is the best you can get. And in any case, the uptime is not going to be great because you've been doing a lot of jumping around, jumping spider. And but yeah, I mean it's a fun build, right? It's not really one that is really for you to sort of get the best out from the build. To get the best, I still recommend the melee spider, melee build, which is the Fighting Spider, right? So I hope this is it's going to be a short video because I think you could form some rotation out from it, but from my perspective, just smashing the cooldown. And okay, why not just go in training room and do one rotation for you guys? So when it comes to the movement rotation, you have 2 movement layer. You either use the evasive web sling to buff the spider slam, or the other way around. Now, which one should you be using? Like I mentioned in even the melee video, the spider slam actually has a much higher DPS potential. Definitely than the evasive web sling, but because of the buff that is 500% upon the evasive web sling damage versus 250% upon the spider slam, so net number wise I can share with you later, it's going to be very, very similar. So in a patrol environment, it doesn't really matter which one you go first. So just do it as your what you need. If you need to get out, use the evasive first and then go back in with a slam. If you don't need to get out, then you slam it first and after that go back out, and then use the leaping assault to go back in again. So it's something like that you can, in a patrol environment is very good. But if you really want to squeeze everything out, the spider slam has a slightly higher potential than the evasive web sling. So use the web sling to buff the slam. All right. So and also if you check out the timing wise, if you use the leaping assault in, and after that you can use the evasive out, then use the spider slam in, which is what is being buffed. So that is probably my preferred rotation when it comes to single target. Then Arachnid, whenever you is off cooldown, use it. But bear in mind, because it's very short, unlike the Fighting Spider, it's only 4 hits, so it's kind of nice as well. So if I just run through with you, 1, 2, then out, in. Alright, then Arachnid, and then after that, it's just that this game is so hard to click. You thought you click it, then okay, then in, out, alright, then that's it, right? So that is the thing about it. But I mean, don't pay attention where you click. Sometimes you just keep running around. target and not hitting it, but that's just this game state. So I hope this rotation is very useful to you, at least give you some insight as to which one to go in and which one to come out, and also which one get buffed a little bit better. And from a gear wise, Omega points, synergy, check out the other video on the melee build. I have a time code, so you can just skip right there. You don't need to watch the whole entire video if you don't wish to, although I wish you have. And that's all. I think I think maybe I show you from number wise, why do I make certain claim that I mean, look at the spider, slam, and the evasive. It's actually pretty similar. So just bear with me. This is 250, and this is 500. So it's actually pretty similar. I did the correction just now. These two are very similar. Just use it. And I mean, that's why originally assault is still very much like a 4 times. All right, good. I just want to double check, because sometimes when I do all this theory crafting, I kind of just sleep and half asleep and put 8 times like the fighting spider. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I hope that give you a little bit of insight on where things are. And I mean, the spider bro is not going to be fantastic, unlike the fighting spider buff. But it is, like I said, the best that you could probably use together with the gear that you have. Alright, so that's it. This is a wrap. Just a very short video on a movement Spider-Man build. It's more for fun, right? It's just for a fun build. Do let me know how you feel about the jumping spider, and is it your favorite kind of build, or not? So yeah, I mean, that's all. If you like this video, at the description there's a link back to my website. It has all the updated link to all the YouTube guides and so on that I've made. Alright, so till the next time we see each other, goodbye, have a nice day.